Hello everybody. On the eve of Halloween, we have prepared for you a selection of, not for the faint of heart, horror styled that will come out or came out this year. Also, if this is your first time on our channel, then subscribe to keep abreast of all events, press your finger up and enjoy. Let's go. The Callisto Protocol. The game takes place in the year 2320 on Callisto, the frozen moon of Jupiter, where a certain prison is located. The plot tells about the pilot of a cargo ship, Jacob Lee, who finds himself in a prison colony located on Jupiter's moon Callisto. Soon he finds out that almost all people have turned into mutants, and therefore all he wants is to survive. The hero can use the environment to kill opponents. The hero also has a GRP device. It appears to work in the same way as the Kinesis module from Dead Space. Players can push and pull objects or enemies. The developers want to scare the players properly, so they use different tricks, from banal screamers to atmospheric narrow corridors. The PS5's 3D audio capabilities will play a big role in intimidation. The authors use both ray tracing and diffraction. All this makes the Callisto Protocol look even scarier. The authors also emphasize that Jacob is not a soldier, but a survivor, so it looks like he will have to fight for his life.
They're evolving.
These aren't accidents. There's a pattern.
Jacob, not anymore!
What's it about?
Answers!
As you wish. Soon everything will become clear.
Madison. Madison is a first-person psychological horror game with intense gameplay and a terrifying yet compelling story. What would you do if you woke up in a dark, locked room with bloody hands? You have to play as Luca and survive the hellish torture of Madison, a demon that forces you to do monstrous things to continue the long-term bloody ritual. Will you be able to complete this sinister rite? Each Madison character has their own spooky story that brightly complements the main narrative. Be extremely careful and try not to draw too much attention to yourself. You won't be alone. Many game mechanics in the game are tied to interaction with the camera. The camera will help you solve many puzzles, explore the game world and the most banal to keep your body alive.
The attic.
Evil Nun: The Broken Mask.
I know you're nearby.
The adventure begins with an awakening in an abandoned religious school. The protagonist assesses the danger of the situation and understands that it is urgent to find a way to escape from a strange place.
There you are!
never disobey again.
The territory is guarded by an evil nun, who is trying with all her might to get to the ward and eliminate him. Madison is armed with a giant hammer and a sinister laugh. Not only the central character fell into the trap. On the way, he will encounter deadly traps and puzzles. To escape from the school, you will need to solve problems and understand the secret of this place. The game was first released on a phone. The developers have added a PC version, providing many changes in the process. The first upgrade is graphics and visual effects. Textures are higher resolution and animations are smoother and more polished. The story campaign is divided into 6 chapters that open as you complete the main tasks. The gamer discovers new parts of the school and solves more mysteries of the sinister story. The Outlast Trials. The Outlast Trials is a co-op horror game from Red Barrel Studios that is a bit of a departure from the studio's previous 2 games set in the Outlast universe. The game features co-op for up to 4 players, various challenges, and a new story set during the Cold War years, when human experimentation was commonplace.
Establishment of guilt.
Look at that pretty face.
The developers promise to capture the spirit of the original series and continue to scare players with unexpected, violent twists. Well, PC owners can find out if this is already the 28th of this month.
Self-betrayal. A subjugation of perception. Guard. Chemical encouragement. Doctrine over person.
The Dark Pictures Anthology, The Devil in Me.
Where the hell are we?
We are offered to go to the World's Fair Hotel. The game will tell about a maniac engineer who considers his torture works of art. The villain loves to watch people die. You will definitely have to take their place. The plot of the horror film tells about a group of documentary filmmakers making a film about the serial killer Henry Holmes.
Jamie, over here. Check this out.
It's a puzzle, a riddle of some sort.
The film crew receives a mysterious invitation and goes to a replica of the hotel in which the maniac was operating. By the way, the plot is based on the story of Henry Holmes, the first official American serial killer. You can go for a deadly sensation on November 18, 2022.
Doesn't he? Oh my god. If we don't do something, both of them will die.
We have to choose. Now!
Get the fuck out any way you can.
Martha is dead. Martha is Dead is an atmospheric first-person horror adventure game. The action takes place in Tuscany, Italy, in 1944, during the Second World War. However, this game is not about a military conflict at all. The main character is a girl whose twin sister is suddenly found dead in the river. The main task of the heroine is to get to the bottom of the truth and find out what happened. In the game you have to walk a lot, collect items, use items. The game itself stands out for its excessive cruelty and sometimes really disgusting characters and events. Fobia Street, Dinfna Hotel. And again, the scene takes place in a mysterious hotel. The glory in the hotel is not very rosy and mysticism was noticed. We also have to play for another journalist who cannot sit at home. Roberto Leite Lopez is the name of our journalist. He wants to make a report about a mysterious hotel where people disappear for no apparent reason. To survive and solve the mystery of the hotel, you will have to beware of monsters and ghosts, look for clues and solve puzzles. At your disposal you will have an unusual camera that will allow you to look into the past and the future. Scorn. Scorn is a first-person survival horror adventure game inspired by the works of Hans Rudi Giger and Alien. The game takes place in a terrible world, reminiscent of a nightmare. You have to explore different locations, each of which will have a unique storyline. Despite this, all regions are made in the same style. The weapons and ammo in the game are quite limited, which will make you think twice before opening fire on enemies. You will find a gloomy atmosphere, a full sense of the character's body. Players will be able to really feel the position of the character's body in space and his movements, as well as a living world that reacts to your actions. And if you really liked our video, then subscribe, press the finger up and enjoy. And most importantly, play only good games. Thanks to all. Good luck.